Guys, it's Levi here and welcome to a brand new video on the Team Gullit channel, where I think this is one of the most important videos we can make right now, because it's about the low driven in FC 26. But the low driven has got a change, where last year you performed the low driven by just pressing circle really soft. You now perform it by tapping the circle button twice. You also have different ways of shooting the low driven. You have a low driven finesse, which is really good if you ask me. As you can see in some of these examples, when you are at the left or at the right side of the goal and you're looking to go for the far post, the low driven finesse works really well. Perform this by holding R1 whilst you press the shooting button twice. Then you get the low driven finesse. You also have a low driven power shot, which you perform by holding L1 and R1 whilst you tap the shooting button twice. As of yet, I don't really like this one. Maybe that's because I didn't use players that have the power shot playstyle. For now, I would not say it's meta. One thing I have to recommend you guys is to switch from assisted shooting to precision shooting. You are gonna be frustrated at first, but believe me, it's so much better. You can see in some of these examples, I'm using precision shooting, and I just noticed I score way more goals because of it. I accidentally played my first 2 drafts on assisted shooting, and I was getting frustrated. I won them in the end, but I felt like I missed so many chances. Then I noticed I played on assisted, I switched to precision, and now my finishing is so much better. It will take some time, but believe me guys, it's definitely gonna be worth it. Now let's jump over to some of the examples where I think the low driven is the finish I use the most. As you can see here, I get inside the box with Dembele from the left side. This is what I mentioned, the low driven finesse. It's kind of weird angle, but here I perform the ball roll. I have like a 45-degree angle, I would say, to the far post. And as you can see, I hold R1 whilst I tap the shooting button twice. It goes low driven finesse, the goalkeeper can't do anything. And I really like this way of finishing right now. So this is something you really need to get into your gameplay. Right here I have an example of the low driven power shot. As you can see, I have the ball with Mia Hamm. The thing that is very interesting, as I mentioned before, you can see the low driven playstyle plus gets triggered. But as I said, I didn't use many players with the power shot playstyle. But it might be that this low driven power shot might be more effective with a player that has the power shot playstyle instead of a low driven playstyle. I'm not sure, I still have to try it out. It's definitely an interesting mechanic to explore with, experiment with. Most of the times, things that get introduced in the game always find their way to work. Then here from the corner kick, you can see I managed to find Rafinha. This might not be an easy finish, especially because we can't time it green. Usually I would say time it green, far post, 100% a goal. Here I go for the low driven. It doesn't get blocked, goalkeeper doesn't get close, and I would say if I shot this with a regular finish, the chances wouldn't be as big as with the low driven. Next one is also an interesting one, is the low driven trivela with Mbappe in this case. Obviously players can only perform the trivela with the inventive playstyle, is it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Here with Mbappe I go for the ball roll into the double tap finish. Finishing low driven makes it really easy because you just know you're gonna tap it. You don't really need to aim it that great because most of the times it's going underneath the goalkeeper or the goalkeeper just doesn't come close. One of the prime examples here with Mia Hamm, who obviously has the low driven playstyle, so 1 + 1 is 2. That means the low driven with her is obviously going to be insane. Edge of the box, I managed to find some space, low driven finish to the far post. There's nothing the goalkeeper can do about it. And I think these examples show enough. The low driven is still very good, so make sure to keep it into your gameplay. If you didn't have it last year, make sure to get it in because it's a very consistent way of finishing and it will definitely help you to finish your chances in FC 26. That being said, I think I gave you enough information about the low driven. All I want to ask you guys is to put your thumbs up on this video, leave a comment down below, subscribe on our channel if you want to see more videos of FC 26. Again, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.